Thanks for staying with us. All right, so we'll be wrapping up on this interview with Nasir El-Rufai, especially when he said that his party has left him, and there's a possibility that he's willing to go to other parties if the party doesn't get their act together. Now, we've seen how PDP has somewhat crumbled over the years because of what has happened with all the migrating of losing some key members of their party. And it's a conversation to have within the party of the APC that are they sure that we need to let go? Because as you said, he's a pillar. He's one of the founding members of the party. And especially when there's a meeting coming up like today or tomorrow, there's a meeting where all the leaders are going to gather again. Do you think it's something they should discuss or try to bring him back into the fold? You think it's worthy, or is worth doing? Or do you think that no man should be able to challenge a political party and say, you know what, if you leave me, I'm going to go to another party, then so be it? I mean, because as I said, I'm a fan of systems. I'm a fan of things being done properly. And do you think it's a good idea for them to ignore him or to bring him back into the fold?
I don't think he made a bold threat, Sha.
Yeah. Is it a threat? Is that a threat?
Is a bold threat. What he said was, if you think I'm not important anymore, let's wait till 2027 and you will know if I'm important or not.
Away.
You know? And it's the same thing that happened with Ganduje and what's his name?
Which one? The president?
And then the presidential candidate of
Kwankwaso. Okay.
You know, Ganduje underestimated Kwankwaso's power
and influence.
And influence. So, is it Ubasani?
The current
governor is maybe underestimating El-Rufai's influence.
El-Rufai put him there. El-Rufai put Ubasani there. The support that Ubasani got was mostly from El-Rufai. And you know, the funny thing is this. El-Rufai is a force. So if he leaves APC, the other party that he's going to go to will be a very strong one. And he will pull the resources and everything there. And right now, what I'm just going to say is that we do not need this kind of division in the north. You understand? Especially his rift between him and Nuhu Ribadu. We don't know what it is, but he shouldn't, you know, we don't need that kind of, we need all the united force and everything for us to be able to go
I have a caller.
Politically in the north.
Ibrahim, thanks for calling. You're live.
Nuhu Ribadu is strong.
Good morning, I'll say good morning. No, good morning, Ibrahim. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I just want to make my contribution concerning El-Rufai, El-Rufai yesterday's interview. You see, hate him, like him, or whatever. El-Rufai is a reformer, is a performer to get the work done. Whatever he might, he is not one. He's not, how will I put it? He's not 100% okay, because no human being is 100%. He has his own baggages. But El-Rufai is better. It will be better for the presidency to have him in the government than him being outside the government, because whatever you want to look at, El-Rufai, he has sincerely paid his due to this party.
Okay.
He has made his own contribution. So I think they should just find a way to accommodate the man.
Okay.
And I just like him, actually.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I think APC should not make the mistake of losing him. I'm not saying because he's stronger than everybody there. Of course not. One of the hallmarks of a leader is for you to be able to identify the strength of the people that you work with, or the strength of the people in your corner, your cabinet, and all of it. And if you identify their strengths, it's good that you deploy those strengths to, further fostering your goals and your values. And he seems to be somebody who knows his onions.
Yeah,
someone who is a performer, like everybody else has said. Is someone who has done the work. He has the brilliance, he has the knowledge, he has the expertise for the sort of work that you want him to do. I do not think that for whatever reason, because I really don't understand the reason why he was not appointed, right? You will not see somebody like that and leave him for somebody else who's not at par.
For a president, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of a whole nation like Nigeria, to say, I'm not having you, there's got to be a reason.
Yes.
So we don't know that we are not privy to that reason. The El-Rufai might not be privy to that reason.
Yeah.
But the truth is, the president has not taken him into his cabinet.
The reason may also be personal, but for the greater good, should the president reconsider?
Yes.
For the greater good of the people. So, you know, politics has a way of I know that because we're human beings, we'll find a way to put our emotions and our personalities into everything that we do, right? But for the benefit of the greater good, can you appoint such a person? Because if he leaves APC, he will leave APC, will make a dent.
Yes.
Wherever he goes to, he's moving his force to that place.
And also, you know, he delivers. Wherever he is, he delivers. So even for that aspect, the fact that, because we have a lot of governors, they are there, they are not doing they don't do anything, they just chop and go. But him, even if let's say he chopped, but at least we can see some of what the things he did. Anytime I go to Kaduna, I always get missing because of the roads, the new roads, even where there is not supposed to have dualized those roads. I get missing. I have to get someone to drive me around Kaduna.
Sure,
really? I need to go and visit Kaduna.
We have to go to Kaduna.
You have to go to Kaduna.
Have to come to Kaduna. I went to Kaduna when I was a kid, when I was a young girl.
Businesses have come up.
When I'm saying I was a young girl, even then, I was impressed with Kaduna compared to other parts of the north. I was quite impressed because we toured the whole of the north, and I was quite impressed with Kaduna. It was very nice, and so. If you say it is even more
beautiful, dualized all the roads,
I cannot
street
even
lights,
begin to imagine.
But
for me,
they go to shop right and take pictures mostly.
My own is those side roads. Because when you do the major roads, it's one thing, but those side roads, and I've noticed most of Africa, the side roads are always
abandoned. Okay, that's
and when you go to Europe and America and all those places, the side roads are tarred.
Yeah.
So why our own always in Africa always on tarred? So did he do the side roads?
He did the side roads.
And then I'm impressed.
The
village roads.
Let me take Elder Chooks.
He did a lot.
Elder Chooks, thanks for calling. Stop comparing us to London and America. Elder Chooks, are you there?
Who do you want me to
Elder Chooks, are you there?
To Rwanda.
I think please, when you call the station, listen to me, not the television. The television is delayed, so please listen to me. Yes, good morning,
sir. Turn your TV down.
Reduce the volume of the television, please, so you can hear me clearly.
Yes, I'm speaking from Asaba.
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Still not listening.
Hello?
We can hear you clearly. Go ahead, please.
We need to
please, when you call a TV station, the phone line, your radio, you listen to the person speaking to you. The TV is delayed. I say this almost every single day. Yeah. The TV is delayed. You can't be talking to the TV and talking back to me. It's not going to work. Yes,
Maria, they have to turn down the volume of their TV.
Or put it off.
You can't listen to your voice.
I don't understand.
Put it off.
Put it off and watch it later.
Yes, watch it later.
Watch it later and hear you speak.
Yeah,
you will not hear anything.
You mute it. You mute it, it's fine. You can talk to us. Like, we have to wrap up on this, but I think really, let's take a few comments on social media before we run off on this.
Okay.
They are paused.
Nobody saying anything.
Yeah, so somebody said, Ramatu, how did he deliver the Southern Kaduna farmers? And okay, so on that, I can't say, I don't know, but I know that most of the governors, compared to all the other governors, just like I said, if somebody comes and does at least 50 to 60%, is okay. Other than all the other governors that will come 0%.
Okay. Adebi says, so people think because once you can articulate your thoughts and you are eloquent, then you are intelligent. El-Rufai is bitter that he's not given a role in the Tinubu administration. Wow. Ladidi says, Mariah, freedom of speech has limits. Freedom after speech is not always guaranteed.
So that,
someone says, sorry, Yasmin Maman says, many from Southern Kaduna will never like El-Rufai. What can anyone do about their bigotry?
So it depends on who you're asking.
Fumilola says, Ajayi says, you ladies are overestimating El-Rufai's influence. He dualized roads only in the northern Kaduna. Ramatu, stop the lies on national. Sorry, I didn't mean to read that, Ramatu. I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's okay.
Except you think Southern Kaduna is not part of,
and it should be respected.
Kaduna.
Everybody's views are different. So we are seeing it based. The only conversation we had here is based on the interview we saw.
Yes.
Those people, some people know him beyond that interview, even before that interview, and know him behind that interview. Say, listen, this person is not who you think he is. So we are only we're reviewing that interview. And from that conversation, it looks like it might be in the interest of the party to see how they can reach out to him at some point.
You know, this thing about between Southern Kaduna and Northern Kaduna, I heard it then. Which was what I did not really like him for. But to my amazement, when he was going to support, he supported a Southern presidential candidate for APC. So I was thinking, but this is someone who they've talked about. He's not
always facing the
you know.
north.
So how come he's supporting a southern? So now he has made it clear it was because there was this gentleman's agreement.
That has to go to the south.
They have to honor.
Yes.
So now he's now saying he doesn't have to honor it anymore because he's no more a
Public servant.
public servant.
private
So he
citizen.
can now support a northern candidate.
Do they have a gentleman's agreement for that one?
No. He's saying that because he's done the first term. Tinubu has done the first term. Now, as a private citizen, he can choose. He said, well, this now that we've handed over to town, let's see what they've done. Like, let us bring it back.
That's
to
okay,
him.
too.
As a private citizen, he can decide who he wants to follow. But
did not tie
again,
his
let us see how
loyalty to
things pan out because they're having meetings this week. We'll see how it happens, and then hopefully.
No, he
we
says
can
he's
get
leaving
it.
town today.
Yeah,
but
maybe they're not having meetings
persuade
tomorrow.
him to wait.
No. They are having meetings. They are inner caucus meetings. Then they
He
will
doesn't
see,
have to be there.
and then they'll see if they're going to
Physically, he
bring it
can be
back.
there online.
Okay, that is all we can take on El-Rufai's matter. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, it's International Women's Month coming very soon, the next few days, next month. And we're going to start talking about a lot of women-focused issues. When we come back, we're going to highlight one part of it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.